Hey everyone, welcome back to Controverse. We are so sorry that we haven't been on for a while. We've been busy with our exams, but we are back and we are better, and each video is going to be better than the next one. So what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about some spicy drama that's been going on from yesterday between Deji and KSI. I think this is a pretty big bombshell coming from Deji.
Open your phone. Alright, so 2 days ago, YouTuber Deji, who has a combination of 11 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, posted a 45-minute long video titled Bye, where he addresses the ongoing behind-the-scenes physical and emotional abuse from brother KSI, another popular YouTuber with a combined following of 27 million subscribers from his 2 YouTube channels. In the video, Deji goes into detail claiming that his brother physically abused him by whipping and punching him. He later then shares the receipts of that abuse. Deji allegedly claims KSI slept with a woman who Deji had been talking with for over a year. In a response to these allegations, KSI then tweeted, "Life is so much better when you just don't care anymore." Deji later ends up addressing more allegations against his brother, including the leaking of a private sparring video used in rival rapper Rudolph's music video.
That's why I'm winning comfortably, acting like you're tough as shit. You ain't even wanna fight. Every time you would get hit, you bow down and cry. Sparring at the crib, all we did was dry your eyes. You can't even write a diss without faking every line.
Deji also goes into detail about how his brother is pretty much trying to defame him. After all these allegations and receipts, KSI has lost over 50,000 subscribers.
And this happened when there was a video on KSI's channel where they were playing a game, a questionnaire game, and they asked one of KSI's friends, name a YouTube channel that is dead. And he named Deji's channel because Deji's channel had been stalling for a few months. The guy who alleged Deji's channel to be dead made a diss track on him, kind of started the whole beef between KSI and Deji because Deji saw at that moment how his brother was reacting to this whole beef and how his brother basically didn't have his back. So because of that, Deji made a diss track on his brother. KSI only made it worse after that, and there's been so many different allegations between each other. And until this video yesterday, most people were teaming up with KSI because Deji was very sloppy and he really couldn't get his words out there, and he sounded very contradicting in many statements, and a lot of people made fun of him. He started losing a lot of subscribers, and but the worst part for Deji, as he claims in the video, was how his brother treated him.
Literally brothers, and they're going after each other. That their whole rivalry was just like about clout game, like just trying to like hype up everything to get more attention to themselves. But like after seeing Deji's video, like I'm just thinking like, wow, KSI is like an actual like asshole to
He's
him.
a fucking asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the biggest controversies that affected Deji was when he allegedly kicked out KSI from his house on Christmas. KSI managed to spin around the whole situation, and he made everyone believe that Deji was just going crazy. Deji even claimed in the last video how he still feels like he shouldn't have done that and I was still out of line. So, you know, he does regret what he did, even though KSI was still being really abusive to him. And he said a lot of allegations on that video, such as the girl. Girl. Holy fuck.
I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be true, but if that's like really true, then like that's just a low blow, you know? KSI forgot their mother's birthday.
It's not okay.
That's not okay, like, you know?
And going back to the girl, to give the context here, because a lot of you guys probably don't know what's going on, Deji had been texting this girl and hanging out with her for about a year and a half, and he really liked her. When he was out in a trip to Japan, he found out while he was in Japan that his brother basically had slept with her. Between brothers, you don't do that. You don't go for your brother's lover. It's just wrong.
Even if they weren't brothers, you know, you wouldn't do that to your friend.
KSI did this on purpose because someone with KSI's status, he can he can get with any girl that he wants, and he doesn't stop himself from saying that in all of his music videos. You're a fucking asshole if you do that, and there's just no excuse, and he's just trying to play this off as if he doesn't care anything, but that's just wrong, and I think he has a massive ego that he doesn't even realize how much of a horrible brother he's being to Deji. Even when Deji took down the diss track that he made against his brother, KSI continued to put him down on his videos and reading memes about Deji and stuff, and that's just horrible.
It's really clear that all Deji really wants from KSI is for him to be like an actual brother to him, not there to be a constant battle all the time. And I don't know if this is the trend with brothers and on YouTube because of Logan and Jake Paul always going after each other.
Yeah.
But like seriously, man, like KSI, I mean, I doubt you're watching this, but if you're watching this, like get your act together, man. Like family means so much, and the way you're treating your little brother, like
Deji really looks up to KSI. KSI started him in the YouTube industry, and Deji has always idolized him, and KSI knows that, and KSI is also twice as big as Deji, and even though he's twice as big, he still went after his own brother, and the fact that he would want to compete in this way with his own brother, whereas most people would be backing their brothers up because it's your family. It's just you don't really have a lot of humanity left in you if you treat people like that.
I know everyone in the YouTube world is like throwing around the word sociopath, but like KSI is, if KSI isn't a sociopath, he has sociopathic tendencies.
Yeah.
Just like Logan Paul, but I think Logan Paul is like better than KSI.
I think now too. I used to prefer KSI over Logan Paul, but my opinion has completely changed. And I thought KSI just had a very big ego, but I thought he stood behind some principles. But he's the nastiest person out there. He will stab anyone in the back. He chooses his friends over his family. He has threatened Deji to not hang out with his YouTube friends. It's just controlling, sociopath, threatening his own brother all the time, threatening his own parents. Even some of the text messages that Deji shows in his video are just KSI attacking his own father, like saying how how ungrateful they are. And I mean, it's his own father. I mean, KSI exists because of his father.
The reason why he is so famous is because
his parents moved to London and gave him that opportunity to grow as a YouTube star. I mean, and he thinks it's all him. He's self-made, and he's just this super cool guy. And at the end of the day, look, there's so many famous YouTubers. I feel like a lot of people can do this, but he just thinks that he has this god status just because he has a large following. He doesn't even, I mean, if you compare PewDiePie to KSI, KSI is just a nobody, and he will never be in PewDiePie's level, and he will probably fall out of relevance in about a year or two.
Like, I'm just thinking about like his future as well, because like KSI just like, if you don't have any like actual value to him, he just treats you like trash. And it makes me think like, oh, like when he's wanting to do like business, or he's wanting to do some more serious stuff, people are going to look at these videos, look at him trashing his own brother, and they're not going to want to work with him.
That's right. I mean, he thinks that he doesn't need to care about this because it's just some YouTube drama. But, you really need to make the distinction between stupid YouTube drama and real family issues. And the fact that Deji put it out there, I mean, that really shows what kind of place he was. He even claimed that he thought about killing himself in this period of when there was a controversy between KSI and him. And the fact that KSI would tweet something like, "I just don't care anymore," after his own brother said that he thought about killing himself, it just shows you like how strenuous cancel culture is. Because in James Charles' response, like he did go in to say like, it got so bad to the point where he got to that dark space where he was thinking of killing himself, and like just like that shouldn't
that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, and it really shows how in YouTube, you know, the you're only right depending on how many subscribers you have and how much clout you have, because you can be a complete asshole and be completely wrong, like KSI in this case.
Yeah.
You just have to have 20 million subscribers and people are gonna side with you, and that's what we've seen with James Charles, where Tati made this whole video and half of the claims were false, and you know, only after James Charles proved these things, people realized. I mean, that's how easy it is to smear someone in YouTube with this horrible cancel culture, and it really affects people because people really underestimate the power of social media. I mean, these people on YouTube, their life is social media. So if you fuck with that, you fuck with their life. You know?
Just like people find it so entertaining about these influencers' lives, but these are actually like their lives, and these are actual like problems. They're actual people. So like I know this video is about KSI and Deji, but like with James Charles, like you had over 3 million people unsubscribe him and subscribe to Tati, but like people were making a game out of it, you know, like, oh, did you unfollow James Charles? Yeah, I did, because you know he's a bad guy because of this one video this one individual said, you know. Yeah,
I mean, whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? Now it's more like guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, and then you see like he almost has his followers back, and like now he knows those 3 million followers that he has back now are just like all
like nothing happened. Nothing
like nothing happened. They're fake followers. That's
they're
what
fake,
they are.
Yeah,
you know?
And this is exactly what happened between Deji and KSI. You know, we all thought, including me, that KSI had a point and that Deji was just doing this for subscribers and that Deji was being really sloppy. But you know, it turns out it was all kind of bullshit, and that's how easy it is to spin the narrative on YouTube. So I would say, guys, you know, never believe something just because you saw it in a video. Wait, you know, wait to see both sides of the argument, and then make your opinion.
Yeah, wait till all the information is out there, and then, you know, decide if you still want to support this influencer, support, you know, this goes into everything, you know, not just YouTube, but like if you hear something like that business is doing that you're not happy with, you know, find out the information and then still wonder if you want to support them and stuff. But anyway, let us know what you think about the whole KSI Deji debacle. Thank you so much if you've made it to the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe to Controverse, and
well, see you guys in the next one.